start. Hello everyone, this is Goddess, the not creator, but the continuation of mod of the Bleach mod. I am here for an update. You guys were asking me to show you guys what I have added for all that's from that which is different from KD's version. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I have a list of everything that I've changed, and I'm also, at the end of the video, I'm also going to tell you what I'm going to be adding next. So, let's get right into this. And I also have a friend here who will actually be joining me.
Hi.
So, getting the details out of the way, class fixes. We have visor is fixed. We have, so it is gaining SP, and you can become it, and it has a damage boost. The way you become a Rankar, you have to be either you have to be a Shinigami. You use the Hogyoku. Let me go ahead and set myself to Shinigami. Set Shinigami 1. So, and if I just right click this, I become a visored. Visors are fixed. And they will also, like
That's right. Just go on.
The reason he was burning is because we have vampirism on this mod. So he was burning because of the light. But, so, I have become advisored. And now, I can, Visor has their Bankai. So I can actually go all the way up to Bankai. And then let's see. Quickly change a couple of things. Deactivation. It's not set right. There we go. And I can just quickly deactivate that. And then we also have hollows are fixed. And we also, so those actually go up with your SP, and so it's like it's all balanced and everything. The next, we also have resurrection. And the way you get resurrection, well, first things first, we need to set ourselves to a hollow, not a Quincy. Well, that's close enough. And we've one sec. Okay. So, a little bit of bug, but because I already have set myself to a wrong car before, it won't let me set it again. Because, well, usually when you become it, you can't change back. So that is a bug that I will be editing to my list. Can't change back. Put a little note there, put it onto the side, but see, it is set faction. I have on the server a little thing so I can actually do it this way. Set faction, and my name, and I believe it is 10. Now that is Vasto Lord. Has ascended. Okay, that's close enough. So, as soon as you become an Arankar, you have to reach 5,000 SP, so spiritual pressure, and then you also need one second. There we go. You need 5,000 spiritual pressure. Then you also need 5,000 hollow kills. And as soon as you get that, you'll be able to, just like your Shikai, you'll be able to hit X and you become a Roncar Resurrection. Roncar also has a damage boost, so does Erection. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, okay. So we got those two fixed. Now my favorite are these items that we have added in, which are... Gigai does not have a texture because I'm trying to work on a texture with that one. I'm decided on either a body or like a picture of a body, like a doll or something. Not 100% sure. The glove, like a Rukia had, that pushes Ichigo out of his body. And then Soul Candy. Now, in the KD's version, you eating this, all it does was bring like restore your spiritual pressure. This actually, you actually get to summon your body. And now I can actually tell it to attack. Now if I come up to him and hit him and almost kill him, my body will now attack him. I can quickly tell her, switch to go back to body. Go ahead and summon it one more time. Oh shit. Attack disabled. I can tell it to follow. Come on.
I don't think it's following.
I had it disabled. That's why.
Yeah, now it's following.
Yep, there we go. And then I can tell it to disable, follow, and stay to make sure. Now it won't follow me if I get hit or anything. And then I can go ahead, tell it to restore to my body. Next would be, quickly show you guys. When you're out of your body, you get this defect. Post-and-soul disconnect. This is so, go to it for humans, but then also, so you can also use your gigai, and then other things, which will be down the line. But let's go ahead and return to my body. And then we have the glove, which will force him out of his body. Now he won't spawn with a this little guy, this gigai controller. But if he takes his Zanpakuto and clicks it, it sometimes don't work. There is a way to fix this, and it's easy. Kill it. Use a gigai. Now right click it with your sword.
Yeah, that popped it up.
Yep. That is another fix that I'll be I have already put down for being fixed. So, like you could think, if your body dies, the controller disappears, but the defect stays. Only way to get rid of that defect is your gigai, and to get your controller, shift right click, you've seen it pop up, and return to body. And those are those items. Also, I can't really, I guess I can go ahead, come on, reset. S-E-E-A. Reset. Okay, there we go. If I go reset type, let's go ahead and get another Zanpakuto. You know how in all the other versions that you had to go get an anvil and rename it? Now you don't need that. You can actually shift right click, and we have a GUI, a GUI, that will let you rename your sword. Or as soon as you rename it, which I'm not going to rename it because I already have one here, this will pop up. If your sword's name does not pop up on here, what you need to do is kill Hollow, and usually it'll pop up. It should be fixed in this update that I will actually be posting on Forge pretty soon. But let's see. Gigai, Candy, Res, Fixes, and last thing, substitute classes. I'm only going to show you one because there is a little bug with Quincy's that's not making it work, but you can become a substitute Quincy, but the Shinigami one is working right now, which I'm going to turn him into a... Don't worry. Set yourself to... You're Shinigami already, aren't you?
Yeah, I just set it to human in a second here.
No, let me set myself to human so they can see it be changed. Set faction. My name 6. Now, how this will work, you need a Zanpakuto in your hand, and he's gonna come up to me. You need...
I just have to hit you once, right?
You don't hit me. The player needs at least... Oh, whoops. NRGHT.
No, that's my own fault. It's fine.
It's okay. Okay. The human needs at least 250 or more. And the Shinigami needs at least 1,000 to change the human. Now, what he will do is he will come up to me and right-click me. It's nighttime. You can come out here.
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Or next to you now.
Right-click me,
Yep, I just did.
and now I'll hit K. And you can see successfully became a substitute Shinigami, and you can see I have now become a Shinigami. Now, it's the same way with Quincy's, but Quincy's you would have to shoot somebody, and they would have to be holding a Minecraft bow while they shoot you. When they do that, you would hit K, and it will turn you into a substitute Shinigami. Now, I was telling you guys about the soul disconnect. That is also going to be a bad thing, because if you're in your soul form, because down the line, if you're in your gigai, you won't be able to activate your Bankai, you won't be able to activate your Shikai, you would be able to use your sword, but let's say a whole bunch of hollows came about and you had to go attack. All of a sudden, you had to leave your gigai. But let's say if you're human and you do this, because Full Brainer will be added, actually, next update. If you die, depending on how much SP you have a chance of becoming a hollow. Because when a soul dies to a hollow, it can actually change them into a hollow. Now, if this happens, and you become a hollow, there's ways around it, becoming a human again. But here's the downside, there will be other ways around this. I just made it for the server at this time, but it has not been added just yet, but for the server wise, because it's going to be in the config, but if you die, or if a Shinigami with 25k, which, another thing, we upgraded, once you reach 10,000 in the mod, then you have to unlock your SP, and then you can actually go up to 25k SP. But you have to find a Shinigami with 25k, right click you, or kill you. Really haven't decided on that part yet. And then you can become a human again. but there will be a cost. You will lose 100 SP. And the reason is because, well, if you the subclasses gives you 100 SP. But that's about it for the everything that was added. What I'm going to be doing next is going to be Keto, Fullbringer, Chat's power, and Orihime's power. Keto is going to be based on a skill tree using your Minecraft levels and skill points. Fullbringer is going to be the same thing, but there will be your special item. Either might just make it one item, so it would be like Fullbringer with the pass, the combat pass, but it would be like the Zanpakuto. You hit X, it changes its form. You hit X again, it changes its form again, and you will get a cloak. Do it again, and it becomes a sword, and you get more of another form, like overlay, a skin overlay, or an armor overlay. And Orihime's power, I'm more thinking of her being a healing class, so she'll have another skill tree which will have healing, defending, and attacking, like Keto, but Keto will only have Bakito and Hito. So she'll be able to heal players, and I'm thinking about making like a little GUI, and if she's in a party, she's near you, if you're near her, it might show up in her little GUI. She clicks you, and she can heal you. Attack, so she won't be the strongest character in here. She'll be more based on healing and defending. So if she is just alone, it'll be a lot harder for her just to level up and stuff unless she's in a group. That's the only downside to her, because Orihime is a very, very hard character to actually go with, like have ideas on. Chad's power is he's just gonna be using his fist. He will have another Orihime, her item would be her hairpiece. Chad would be most likely be his arm or something in that sense. And his will be like the Zanpakuto also. If you hit X, your left arm will change. If you hit X again, your right arm will change. Again, I think he might have a skill tree also, but I'm thinking more of attack if I do it that way. If I do give him a skill tree. Like I said, Keto will work. Again, let me go back to that. Be more in depth on it. Once let's say Bakito number 1, the one Rukia used on Ichiko in the very first episode, how it restrained him. It would most likely, in ours, it would paralyze a player, but it would take, like, let's say if you just unlocked it, you used your skill points to unlock it, and it takes, let's say, roughly 10 seconds, maybe less, to use it. You might, I'm thinking about making it, say it in the chat, like when you do Bankai. That's right, I can't do it because I changed my configs, but it would say Bankai. Maybe in this one it would say the whole phrase, Bakito 1, and then the name, and it would restrain that player. But if you level up this one Keto, let's say you use 100 Minecraft levels, and now it's level 2. It would just say Bakito number 1, and it would be used. And then if you unlock it the third time at level 3, you be a master of it, and it will be instantly. And like in Dragon Ball Z, in their kind of mod, they have those little where you can create your little blasts, your ki blast. How they have all their, you can set aside your ki blasts to the side. That's what we'll have, but it will be for the keto. Let's see, anything else? Let's see, we got the fixes, resurrection. That reminds me, we also have set faction. My name. One. We also have. Where is it? I wonder how this is gonna work. Or not work at all. But it's most likely something. I'll look into that. But changing yourself into a Ascended Shinigami. It is fixed. It does actual damage. The most people ask me why do they don't. The Shikai is more powerful than the Bankai, or the Shikai is more powerful than the Zanpakuto. It's mostly because that's how it's supposed to be. We don't really see Aizen using his Shikai. We don't see the form change or anything. We always see it sometimes, but he's more powerful in his Zanpakuto, his shield form, than his released form. Because all his released form does is, well, makes them see things, makes them go insane. So that's why your sealed form is stronger than your ascended, or not ascended, your Shikai. So we got the resurrection, we have the res, the soul candy, the human. We talked about what I'm having, what's coming up next. Let's see, I think that is it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it. That is what we have in our mod. That really isn't in KD's version. If you guys have any questions, I will be uploading this probably when I go to sleep, and then I'll post it on Curse Forge with the update to the newest Bleach update. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Do you got anything else to say?
Well, I mean, Aizen's Shikai is complete hypnosis, so he takes people under control according to like what he wants them to see.
Yeah, makes them go insane.
That's not the same thing.
Makes them seeing things.
It makes them see what he wants them to see, except for like that last chapter where he makes, like where he puts Yewok under hypnosis, but since he doesn't have full control over his Shikai anymore because he fused with the Hoyoku but then it died him, he couldn't see what Yuha was seeing. Which is when he said, oh, so you're seeing Ichigo. It was like, oh wow, so you're seeing that. I was wondering what you were seeing. That's a different thing.
Well, when you do Ascended, you fuse with the Hokyoku. So that could be the excuse I give people now. But anything else?
No, nothing at all.
Alright. Also, the server is open. I changed to a new host because it was crashing and the old host was not very good for how many mods I had and stuff. I will be putting down the Curse Forge, the Technic mod pack, the Curse mod pack, and then the IP for if you guys want to come in and join us. Let's see, anything else? I don't think so. So everyone, have a wonderful day. Love you all.